It's interesting because in a sense it strikes me that a film like Super Cop, for example, which you made with Jackie Chan, very, very important in establishing the beachhead for Hong Kong films in the U.S. market. Got people used to the idea that these are great movies, that you should come and see these films. Now you appear to be in a position where you can capitalize on that by presupposing that that market is there. And it changes the economics of everything.
Yes, we are doing that. And I think this is time to do that. I think we should not sit back and wait until somebody else tries to do it. If we are in the position to do something and we have the capabilities of doing, why not go ahead and do it? So right now with Media Asia, with our first movie, The Touch, that is what we hope to do. We have a cast. We are hoping to have a cast internationally, a European and American actor. But we also would like to stress upon the fact that we would like to nurture local talents from Hong Kong, give them an opportunity to work outside, to work, to have the interchange, the exchange with American writers, American directors or cameramen. But at the same time, we would have talents that would mix with each other.
We should talk about the premise of The Touch, so people be aware of what they're going to be looking for when they start looking for it. It's you play a circus performer?
Yes. Our story, the background, which I find very exciting, which will be very, I think, visually very stimulating for the audience. It will imagine a Cirque du Soleil, not a circus of animals, but of people, and it's a world of illusion where you're not sure how the people are, but it's all about, it's acrobats, it's about the movement, it's about that surrealness of what happens. And it's a family that 3 siblings who had to grow up orphaned because their father was destroyed mentally by this guy who conned their family fortune, and they had to grow up in this environment. But we would like also to show that, people like that do survive. People like that do move on, they do have a life, and arming themselves with what they have learned from the circus. They are seeking retribution, they are seeking revenge, if you would like. It's not a complicated story because we would like to appeal to the kids. We would like to take them into this magical world of seeing people able to, fly in mid-air, the world of illusion and the world of reality, how we con this guy into believing what he thinks he knows all along, until he's totally lost in this real world. So to get back what is ours.
It's a circus of con artists.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
aren't we all?
Yeah. I'm not going to answer that. The movie, although you say that it's very clear to understand, it also sounds very much like a Hong Kong film to me in the sense that it sounds like it has big emotions, which a lot of times you don't get. And, for example, even in Tomorrow Never Dies, your character was a very straight character in a lot of ways, not necessarily the type of performance we always see from you.
Right. I hope in this movie you will see something as an actress, Michelle Yeoh, that you've not seen in other films. I think if you look at my repertoire of films, I've always played a very serious character. So hopefully this time you will see the other side. And as an actress, that will be very challenging for me, as a producer, to convince me, as the actress, not to do the same things that I have done before.
I'm wondering about the film that you just made with Chow Yun-fat and
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, with Ang Lee.
Right. What was that like, and what are we to expect of this film?
It was a spectacular experience. Chow Yun-fat I've known for 15 years, and we've never had an opportunity to work before. So this is the first time we're appearing on screen together, and it was a wonderful experience for both of us, because we know each other so well, and he's an amazing actor, as all of you know by now.
Sure.
And then Ang Lee, I think he is pursuing his dream. This is something that he wanted to do. He's been wanting to do ever since he was a child. This would be the first time that a general audience here in America has a glimpse into the fantasy that we, as a Chinese culture, have grown up with. The swordsmen, the swordswomen, they fly in the air because they have this chi, this energy that they have mastered, and they learn and practice over the years of their lives. Are we able to do that? We hope so, because this is our introduction to the American market, to the rest of the world outside of China, and it's something that is very dear to our hearts.
So what you're saying is it's in that sort of magical genre that we've seen of the Hong Kong films in the past, but for a wide audience, for a wide audience.
Ang is very different. It's almost, you can't say that he is from a Hong Kong genre. If you look at the repertoire of Ang Lee's film,
Oh, very true.
you know,
Different type of
take
film.
it as an Ang Lee film. He will surprise you. He will give you something that you will want to watch. And then at the end of the day, it will be an experience, and it will be a learning into a culture that you always thought you knew about, and you will learn something about that.
Did working with Chow Yun-fat live up to your expectations from him?
Totally. Oh, yes, yeah, absolutely. Chow and Jasmine are my greatest friends, and to be able to be working, you know, day to day like this, all of us, by the end of the experience, were very sad to leave that set. You know, it became like a camping trip. And we were not working, we were on the set. Nobody wanted to leave the set. You know, the hours were long, the conditions were hard, the experience was tough. Ang sort of like made us speak in a dialect, Mandarin, that both Chow and I normally don't speak in. And then he pulls out emotions from you that, you know, we've long sort of like taken for granted.
And will that film be released in the United States first, or overseas in the United States?
Oh no, it will be. Hopefully, we are trying to get it for Cannes. We really would like, you know, to showcase in Cannes first of all, and then it will
at the Cannes Film Festival.
Yes, and then after that, it will be a summer release in Asia and come out here to America by the end of the year.
Very interesting. We'll certainly be watching for that one.
We should.